Hello, it's I bring it every day, and I'm Kelly, and I welcome Associate Minister Terry Jones. Good to see you. Thanks for popping in. You're number one. That's awesome. Good to see you. Good afternoon. So, uh, the reason I'm home today is I've been fighting a little bit of a cold, and so I'm trying not to give it to my crochet group, which I'm sure they'll be very happy that I'm not giving it to them. There's Tammy. Hello. Welcome in. Flower Crochet Creations, aka Tammy Twyford. Hello. Thank you so much for stopping in. Good to see you. Always a pleasure. And so today I'm just going to be, this is literally a hangout. We're hanging out in my studio, or such as it is. And so I'm just going to hang out. I'm going to be working on some crafting stuff while I'm talking. And then we'll talk about whatever you want to talk about. And I'll just show you some of the stuff that I've sort of finished. A few things I need to sew in a lot of ends. So that's what I'm working on today. Got the butt files. Welcome in. Good to see you. Hey, and there's Steve-O. Welcome. You're up. I'm so glad you're awake. You guys were on late last night. Steve-O's one of my karaoke people. Yes. So that's crazy. Yeah, they hang out late, and usually I try to sit there and listen, but I didn't make it too late last night. But thanks for popping in. How are you doing? Oh, we got Steve-O's here. The Bud Files is here, and we'll say hi to Kenneth Wilkinson. There we go. Good afternoon. Good afternoon to you. Thanks for coming in. Oh, yay! There's Sabrina. Good to see you. Thanks for stopping by. And let's see. She's saying, I keep hitting the wrong one. Say the chat jumps a little bit. So hello, Kelly. I have to take you in the kitchen. You're about to start making dinner. Oh, so what are you having for dinner? I'm always nosy. If you don't mind sharing with the class, that's awesome. Good to see you. Yes. So anyway, um, it's weird. We just had a really bad storm, and I don't know if you guys heard. The East Coast got it pretty well yesterday. So I'm on the East Coast of the USA, and everyone's saying hello. And Wicked Granny, Pam, how are you? Good to see you. Hi, Kelly, and all in the chat. Nice. Good to see you. Long time no see. Haven't chatted too much. I haven't been in a lot of the chat rooms only because I was a little bit under the weather. So I was trying to not type too much. I really couldn't actually. I couldn't even do the at sign. Like it was terrible. I couldn't even at people too much. So I was just saying, hey everybody. Oh, now this okay. Sabrina, I see you. Chicken and spaghetti a la bolognese. Well, all right. I don't make that too often. That sounds great. Yeah, but I know what that is. Awesome. Oh, great. And there's okay, not crazy by crazy lady. Hello. Saw you all last night hanging out late. I can't hang. So anyway, everybody's saying hi. So anybody who's new, if you want to connect, because there's some newer people to some of you, I think, in here. All you have to do, hello, I like it. You just have to type Kelly in the chat, and Nightbot should take care of you. Looks like it's working. Nightbot came in quick today. You never know. You never know if it's going to work, so we'll try it. But yeah, if you type KELLI, it'll get you. Well, not get you, but it'll take care of your link if you want to share yourself out. So anyway, well, thank you guys so much for coming. I am just finishing projects like everybody else. Like we always have like a million projects. And I'll just show you, this is going to be hard because it's so big, but I still have a few ends to sew in. But there's, okay, there we go. Not Crazy by Crazy Lady. See if Nightbot got you. You'll be the first victim of this. I won't say victim, but you know. Did it work? Hopefully it worked. Oh, let me try the other one. It's going. It's going. Hopefully it's going. Come on. Oh, no. I guess it's very slow. Oh, Nightbot, why? And you don't have to capitalize, actually. And that could be it, too. All right. Let's see what happens here. I'm just going to go back and forth. But I'll see what night. I know. Why? Nightbot, why? I know. Yeah. Well, so let's see. I'm going to try. I don't even know what any of these commands are anymore. I stopped playing around with Nightbot. I'm going to try this one. Okay. All right. Well, we tried. I'm going to try this one. Let's see if this works. I don't know. Oh, I should have put it in my YouTube side. There it is. Okay, so the weather's working. So let's see. Not crazy by crazy lady. You better work. I'll tell you. There we go. There we go. So it's going. All right. So I got the weather working. So the weather does work. And it's actually 45 degrees. Not too far away. Yeah, no, you should be able to just type Kelly. Actually, Terry, if you can, just type Kelly and see what happens when you do it. And question mark. Nope. Let's see. Oh, let's see if he can do it. Or even Steve-O. I don't know if Steve-O's still here. Whoops. Who else is here that can type? Because I know Sabrina's working. Wicked Pam. Wicked Pam. Yeah. Oh, but thank you. So, Associate Minister in Reserve Deacon Terry Jones there we go. There's Lydia. Hey Lydia, drop your link, please. Just type Kelly if you can. And let's see what happens. And hopefully it will work. But some people, I guess they're typing, it just goes, nope. It goes, no, I don't want to help you. So, all right, let's get that out of there. Okay, there we go. See how it goes here. All right, so there's Lydia. Yep, she got it. So that's how you do it. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe Nightbot was just tired. But there's Lydia's link. Hey, Lydia. Okay. Let me see. I may have to raise this a little bit. I'm like a munchkin. There we go. Pull this down a little bit. There we go. That's better. Yes. And then you have a typo. Oh, we're like in the mid-20s. We got a fair bit of snow too. 40-mile-per-hour winds. That is terrible. Yeah, we had those too. And my husband and I had to run to the store, pick up something at the market, and there were trees everywhere. Like you saw down trees everywhere. I said, "Oh wow, it was bad." It worked. Okay, yay. Yeah, so I was very shocked by it. But I hate to keep beating this dead horse, but I'll show you my little blanket that I'm working on. Let's see. So yeah, that's cold. And then there we go. Yeah, not crazy. Come on. There we go. There's your link. Okay, so if you guys want to connect, that's good. So how are you feeling, sis? Oh, how are you feeling, Lydia? Yeah, Lydia wasn't feeling well either. I'm feeling better today, but of course my husband picked up something. Because the other day he just went, oh, I'll just sit here. And I'm like, wait, I want to spray it with Lysol. Well, 48 hours later, he wasn't feeling good. And I told him, I was like, don't sit there. Because I kind of stayed in one part of the house to stay away, But that's what happens. All right. Now, here's my big blanket. Let me see if I can do this. Still need to sew in the ends. I thought I would have done it by then. I wove in everything, but I just need to trim these ends. So I'm doing this blanket yarn, and it's not my favorite, but I'm actually liking this one. So this is the Ogo, and it has this really weird, not weird, but unusual pattern in it. There we go. Yes, they had to shut down part of I-80 for quite some time. Yes, there's been accidents. So anyway, so I'll show you this real quick. So this is my blanket, and let me see if I can. This is hard because it's big. It's wider than I am, surprisingly. But anyway, there it is there. And I'm just going to do it real slow and try to roll it up. But it's got this geographic design in it. And yeah, this is kind of what it is. So I did finish it. And I'm like, hallelujah. Let me see if I can pull the bottom up a little bit. But anyway, there it is. So there's some ends I have to still trim and put in there. But it makes a nice, I don't know, it's bigger than a throw. Not quite a twin size, but it's about 4 feet high, which is pretty tall. Thick, fuzzy, and warm. Yes, this would have been perfect. So the few times I was telling Lydia, I was working on my blanket, and I woke up, and I was under it asleep. When it got big. And I said, I'm not good at working at blankets. A lot of people make them. I don't, only because I feel like they're hard to manage. Yeah. So anyway, So anyway, so there it is. But it has this pretty cool design in it. And so you have to go through and just make these little, and it looks sort of like a comb, but it's so big, it's pretty big. And this was on the ball of the yarn that came with it, but it is warm. So anyway, but it's nice and it's very, very soft. And luckily I have a front loading washer, but it does fold up in a smallish size, not real big, but not small. Yeah. So it came out nice and it's all single crochet. And I don't know if you can see that there, but there it is. So it makes it really easy. And it was sort of a graph. So you follow the graph and then you just get busy. Yep. So let's see. Yes, thank you so much. So, Kenneth said he had snow all day Saturday. It rained all day yesterday, melting the snow. Yep, same here. I should have taken more pictures. We saw some flooding. That was pretty bad. But there's Associate Minister and Reserve Deacon, Mr. Terry Jones link. And he has some preaching on his channel and some religious music, which is good. Then his life story's on there. And then, let's see. Lydia's not feeling well. Oh, yeah, it's bad. Oh, you think you have ulcers. Oh, my. So my daughter went through that, actually, believe it or not. And it's fixable, but it just takes time. Yeah. So good luck. I understand that. Looks wonderful and warm. Yeah, thank you, Sabrina. And did I miss King Morgan? I did. I thought I saw his head pop in. There we go. There's King Morgan. Hello. And how's Little Morgan? Or Prince Morgan? Yes, you got Susan Burke. Good to see you. And what else? Everyone saying hi. And thanks for stopping in. Yeah, appreciate you guys stopping in. Keeping me company for a little bit. I figure usually my time, I decided not to give my group any germs because my husband's coughing. And I went out and I got him some medications and tea. Like we have tea and all that, but I figure I'll just give him a little stuff for his nose and hopefully he'll feel better. Yeah. So anyway, that's good. I think I caught everybody. And hopefully if I didn't miss you. Yes, good afternoon. Oh, okay. and my friend Donna from my group just texted me and she said, I hope you feel better soon. I said, thank you. I'm gonna say thank you. That's awesome. Yeah, she's been really good in terms of her donations. Like she has donated so many items. And she has about 5 blankets to donate. Because her family's not it's really sad. She's a very prolific crocheter and her family doesn't like her crochet. I mean, it's not necessarily it's her crochet. They just don't like crochet. And she doesn't knit anymore. Like she started knitting, but she said that she started knitting and then really took to crochet and she's very, very fast. And I have some oh, sorry about that. I have some video of her and she's just like, it's amazing how fast she can be. But anyway, let me see if I can show you one thing that she made. I'm going to say thank you to her. Thank you. Yeah. So anyway, but I have some pictures of her stuff and I'm always showing her stuff like, cause she's amazing. I just wish I was as quick as she was. And there's okay, we got VJ. Good to see you. Yes, yes, yes. And let's see. We got Miss Gloria. Miss Gloria, how are you? How are you? Good to see you. I know you're working on something. See, Gloria is always working on something. She's fast. I know she finishes a lot of projects. Like I wish I was faster, but I do probably too much of this. And that's why I don't get anything done. Sorry. I just have to laugh at that because it is funny. Okay, but let me see. I'm trying to think of Donna's latest thing. So I showed people last week. So she did. If you guys came in my group last week, she did a graph gan with the Philadelphia Eagles, and so she's pretty good at that. And she does a lot of C2C, and that's her thing. And Gloria, I know, is making a big cardigan, a big granny square cardigan. So you have to tell me how that's going. Yep, and VJ saying hi to everybody. So what are you up to, VJ? I know you're going to be on a little bit later also. Oh, okay. Yes, I will do that. Actually, I have that, Terry. Hang on a second. I always forget to use my banner. My husband's like, did you turn on the banner? And I go, like every time I forget. So here it is. I'll show you. I'll show you how I do it. So this is something that you can do on your streaming also, Terry. So here's a couple of things. So here's this one here. If you take a look at it, it says, please type Kelly to drop your link. It's kind of small. Please, one at a time, and leave 15 or 20 minutes between drops. Thank you for coming. So there's that one. And you can use these for anybody who's, doing live streaming. You can do this with Restream, but I don't have the paid Restream. I have the paid StreamYard. And they give you these banners, which are really nice. And so you can put whatever you want on the banners. And so a lot of people say, hey, I live stream on Monday, Wednesday, Friday at noon, and they put that kind of stuff in there. And so you can do that. This one here, I put this one in way back. So this is my link drop. And then this one is, welcome to I Bring It Every Day. Please have fun and be respectful. Like I just have random stuff. But I haven't really, like I said, I haven't really played around with my Nightbot or StreamYard lately. So yeah, that's kind of where we are. But that's the one thing that you can do, just to remind people to drop their link. Yeah, most people. See, here's the interesting thing. When I first started out live streaming, I was doing a lot of link dropping and things like that, and people really appreciated it. And so people, not that I'm a grow channel, but people were saying, be careful, you don't want to appear to be a grow channel. But sometimes you find people just come in, they drop their link and they leave, which is not, it is what it is. But, I just I would rather people hang out. So the link drop helps you, but it doesn't help you. I don't know. But anyway, it's weird. You could tell me what you think of that. So it's one of those things where people love to do it. And some people do it so much. But it only gains, it's only helpful if somebody asks you for it. And there, and there it is. Yeah. So anyway, so there's that. So Angie's Treasures, I think I saw you pop in. We go back up. Yes. So there's Angie. Hello. And Gloria's link, I think, got locked up by Nightbot there. But we got Susan Burke. Okay, so there's Susan's link. And if you're not linked up with her, and most of us are crocheters. And there's a Faith, Unique Amazing Stripes. Good to see you. Let me see, make sure. I'm going to go back up because I was running my mouth. Oh, here we go. Not a race or competition. Each at their own pace. It's okay as long as we enjoy. Yep, gotcha. Yep. And then, yeah, I understand that. Sometimes I wish I could be a little faster. And there's Felicia, FR Humphrey. Hello. Oh, I got the package. And I'll tell you, so the long story is we haven't been to our P.O. box in a week because between the snow and the flooding. So we had some pretty bad flooding and trees with this storm yesterday. And we got hit with a little bit of snow. I forget how long was that? Probably like a week ago, right after New Year's. So it might have been like the 2nd of January. So we really haven't been there since like the 2nd of January. So anyway, but I did pick up the package. But thank you so much. But I'm going to do a video for you. Yes. So let's see. So FR Humphrey's here. Good to see you. See everybody's saying hi. And yes. Okay. I want to make sure I didn't miss anybody. Everyone's saying hello. So does anybody want to share what they're working on these days? Faith, see what you're working on. Anything exciting? Good to see you. Okay, so everyone's saying hello. I'm gonna make sure I didn't miss anybody, but I think I caught everybody. And if I didn't, just not shout, but just drop something in the chat. There's Susan Burke's link. And everyone's saying hello. And see Gloria. We got Angie's Treasures. Good to see you. How's the boss? She doing okay? All right, let's see what else we got. And saying hello. Okay. Oh, this is a good one. Yeah. Oh, Terry's working great. Example, remember to share your YouTube channel link. Yep. Please type Kelly. Yeah, that's a good one. Yeah, I need to do, like I said, I'm gonna use your I'm gonna use that Google document and do what you said last night when we were talking, Terry. That was good. Okay, so let's see. Steve-O. Oh, hold on. Oh, we got Aisha. Oh my goodness. And Steve Gilmore. Oh, I gotta go back up. See? It jumped. And there's Dinky Jen. Oh my gosh. Hello. Hang on a second. All right, I gotta go back up here. Let's see. Oh, we got stay halls here too. Okay, child, I am behind. Okay, let me go back up here. Yes. Okay. Everyone's saying hi. All right, so I got this. Everyone's saying hey. And then VJ saying, yes, it's rude not to interact with the chat or to show up on days when you can go on panel. Oh, yes. I know. It's tough. Ugh. Okay, you guys, can you just tell me? Yeah, this growing your YouTube channel is very interesting. And you see very interesting behavior as a result of people getting very, I call it, like my husband and I call it thirsty when you get thirsty. Because growing your YouTube channel is a lot of fun, but it does bring out very interesting behaviors in people. And that's like what VJ said, people just like they don't hang out with you. They just kind of want to not use you to get to the next level, but they do. I mean, that's kind of like we all like unfortunately YouTube is kind of a cannibalistic situation where you meet people like you have to meet people and kind of build and build and build. And I'm hoping that like everybody who meets everybody in here, like we're all very, I think we're all very, very kind in here. But sometimes you'll meet people who aren't as kind and they're just sort of out for whatever they can get. And it's kind of tricky. Like I don't know how you manage that. But anyway, yes, 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 yes. So anyway, so that's tragic. Yeah, so I understand what you're saying. Let's see. Okay, so VJ's working on, and let me know if you think I'm out of my mind or what, if anything sounds insane in the chat. So I was counting the rows of the fingerless gloves I am loom knitting for my daughter, and she called, broke my stride. Yes, that is hard. Yeah, and I find this, I have the same problem. I have to be pretty focused. And my husband, I think, thinks I'm like not paying attention, but I said, hey, like there's points where you have to count. Yeah. So anyway, so there's that. Okay. Let me see. Yeah, so we went to saw what VJ said. And oh, and then Sabrina says, I hardly ever drop my link on other people's channels. I'm here to see you. Oh, that's awesome. I appreciate that. So anyway, so I've been sort of like going back and forth and saying, should I just, get rid of Nightbot and not get rid of, but like just minimize, the use of Nightbot and just let it go. I don't know. Like I've been really, really contemplating that because the thing that I'm learning, and I don't know if anybody else understands this the way I do, but or has this idea, the way I think about it. But I think that people come to your channel, they see what you do, and they join you. And so, and I don't know how much more you can do. I mean, either they like what you do, or they don't, or they're interested in what you do, and or they don't. So I don't know. It's crazy. But anyway, Steve, hello, Steve Gilmer YouTube channel. Peace and blessings. Thanks for checking in. So we have Stay Hall. Yep, dropping in to say hi there. Thank you for coming in. Okay. So you're asking if I had the congestion, Ikitami, or a combo. Now I don't know if you're asking Lydia, but I had just a congestion. I was very lucky that I didn't have any much more than that. But I'm always very congested anyway. Like I have asthma, so it seems like if I get a little bit of a cold, then I'm sort of knocked down for a few days or whatever it is. Yes. And there's the reminder from Mr. Terry Jones. That's how you do it. And let's see. So Faith, well, I know. And there's Dinky Jen. I want to make sure I say hi. Now, what did Faith say she was doing? Did I miss your link as we were running my mouth again? Okay. Well, let's see. I'll find you. Let's see. But Dinky Jen, and then Steve saying hey to everybody. Everyone's saying hi to Stay Hall. Thanks for popping in. And Stay has a nice channel. She's very motivational, so that's pretty cool. Yes. And let's see. Yes. And you did. Okay, gotcha. Yep. Aisha saying hi. And then glad, yes, thank you. Yes. So anyway, we were slow, but here's a big announcement. This is where I wanted to get. So this is always cool. Just hit 250 subs last night. Just wondering if they were all in the YouTube rock garden. LOL. Yeah. So Steve-O's a YouTuber, a karaoke person, but he also does rock painting. So he does for all there's a karaoke community, and he does painted rocks for almost everybody, which is very nice. And I've not done that before, but I want to do a few more. I want to do a little bit of rock. I do a little bit of painting, but not like a lot of painting. But I'm thinking about doing some of that. But anyway, Nightbot saying, hey, whoops, to Aisha. And then, and then there we go. There's Faith. Today I will hop to work on my shawl, the electron jump. Nice. Yep. And then, okay, F.R. Humphrey's doing socks on a blanket. Nice. And everybody's saying, hey. So Dinky Jen, welcome. Make sure I said hello. And everyone's saying hi. Oh, thank you. So singing lessons. Yeah, it's very interesting. I want to do that. So I have not done singing lessons, but when I went through school and elementary school and church and all that stuff, I never joined the choir because I hated, I'm not a good group person. Sorry. But I never thought to join the choir. I never did. Because there were always kids in school that were really, really talented singing. And I always felt like I wasn't really, you know, on the level of what they were doing, because I kind of came by it late. But thank you so much. But I want to take singing lessons because there's certain tricks and breathing and things they can help you with. But I need to do that. But thank you, Kenneth. That's awesome. And then Lydia's working on her blanket, but she's being lazy. No, you're not being lazy. When you're not feeling good, you're not feeling good. So there's no excuse. You don't have to make an excuse for that. Because you need to concentrate. And sometimes when I had a little bit of a fever, it was like a low grade fever, and I swear my brain wasn't working right. When I was in the throes of that, it was like 2 days, and I was feeling a little weird. But anyway, Elliot, okay. So Not Crazy by Crazy Lady saying congrats to Steve. Yeah, the first 250 for me were really hard. I will say, very, very hard. Like that was a struggle. And that's what's so crazy. Like when I call it when you're like a regular YouTuber and you're not like blowing up, the first 100, 200 are really tough, I thought, for me. But Dinky Jen saying, hey, to everybody, which is nice. Yes. Old Mechanic, long time no see. How are you? Hello. Whoops. Hitting my computer. Hey. And we got Crojo Corner. Good to see you. You're lurking. I like it in the bushes. Nice. Good to see you. How were your holidays, and welcome and Happy New Year. And Happy New Year to everybody if I haven't said that. I've seen most of you, but there's a few I haven't seen. So if not, Happy New Year. Start the year right. Start the year on a great note, everybody. That's like my new thing now. I'm just trying to be, as positive and trying to like be positively motivating. Not that I'm a motivator, but I just, I'm trying to talk myself up, and I'm hoping I can talk other people up too, so that we can all, be good. Everyone's saying hello. And yep, VJ saying hi to everybody. And Steve saying thumbs up and hit the bell. And we have somebody on Facebook. Thank you so much. I don't know if that's we got it. Oh, Katrina's. Okay, thanks. Good to see you, Katrina. Hello, everybody in chat here, listening and eating lunch. Oh, yes. You're probably very busy. New mother. Well, now she's getting old. And thanks for staying with me, Katrina. It's been that long, 8 months. Oh my gosh. Yeah, you guys, it's weird. Like these months just come and go, and I appreciate everybody. You don't have to join my membership, although I try to hang out with my members a little bit when I can, and at least I'm always sort of checking in on them. Trying to be more friendly, I guess, on and off YouTube. With the members, to the best that I can. But I always like to, check out your channels and shout you out and things like that. But Crojo's saying hi. So thank you. Oh, and let me give you a little something here. So now I can do a little something, Kenneth, if you're still here. So keep smiling, keep shining, knowing you can always count on me. For sure, that's what friends are for. In good times, in bad times, I'll be on your side forevermore. That's what friends are for. Okay, so there we go. Could squeeze that one out. Thank you, Katrina. And you're at work. Ooh, so it'd be in the bushes. I understand that. Yes. And Laura's saying hi to everybody. And how were your holidays? Did you hang out with the family? I know you hung out with the family, but did anybody do anything fun and exciting? Like I know there were a lot of cruisers that are out there cruising and stuff like that. I haven't traveled in so long. Like I don't even know how to do that anymore. I have to be retrained on how to pack and do all that stuff. Yes. Oh, there we go. Stay. Thank you. Networking is one thing, but some people, yeah, think it's a one-way street. Yeah. And that's a shame because I think most of us here would help each other out, within reason, right? Yeah. And, and that's the way it is. Yep. So everyone's saying, hey. So how are you doing, Aisha? You guys got hit with I want to ask you, New York got really hit with the storm last night, I heard. I don't know if that's true, but like right now we have a little bit of flooding and we have a creek not too far, and by our house a little piece of it runs by, and it's a little elevated in terms of the flood level. Well, not flood level, but the level of the street of the creek. But then the other down the other end about 4 miles is close to getting onto the street, so it's kind of scary. Yeah, I mean we really got hit with a lot of rain, so I hope you. Yes. Oh, okay. And this is okay. This is the reminder to share your YouTube channel link. Please type Kelly. Thank you. And then FR Humphrey. Yes. So you don't always invite people up. Yeah. Panels, it's weird. I used to really enjoy panels and I would do them and do them and do them. And I would have them on my channel, but I've noticed that they can get really unruly and it's tough. Like I don't know how to manage that. I never did figure out how to manage that, but it was fun. Like a couple times I did it with like 4 or 5 people. It was a lot of fun. So I don't know, if anybody has any ideas how to manage that, I have no idea. No idea. But it can be a blast. Yes, stay well and safe. Thank you so much. Not crazy. And you got some good macrame on her channel. Yep. Yes. Yeah, you agree with everything you just said. Yeah, thank you so much. Yeah, it's hard. I mean, I did a YouTube panel etiquette, which I was kind of sweating it out. I was like, okay, do I put this out there or will people get mad? But it was mostly positive. I got a couple of negative things about it, but all I basically said was just try not to talk over everybody. If you kind of give, and so I think what I started doing was when I noticed there were certain people, how certain people talk more, I would kind of say, okay, Bob, you talk. I'm going to give you 5 minutes or whatever, 10 minutes, and I would just let Bob do his thing or whatever, and then move on to the next one. And that's the only way I could sort of manage it. But it's really tough sometimes because people don't like. You have to kind of say what you have to say, and then you sort of have to, you know, shut it down for a minute. You know what I mean? But it's hard. It's hard to manage. Yeah. Yep. And okay, so stay. You can drop yours. Actually, and you only, but you may drop your link. And if you just read the banner, just type Kelly, Kelli, and it will drop it for you. And you can meet some new family members. Yeah. And see everyone's saying hi. But anyway, but yeah, singing lessons would be awesome. But there is a guy that was on Broadway that lives not too far from me, and he does still do singing lessons. So I don't know. I'm thinking about it. I have to. He's a little pricey. Like he's the real deal. So I have to, open that wallet. I forget what he charges, but it's pretty expensive. Yep. So anyway, everyone's saying hi and thanks, Steve. Yes. And okay, working on the show after work. Okay, that's right, Faith. Yep, I got you. Everyone's saying hi. Okay, so let's see what FR Humphrey's saying. So the thing about growing your channel is that most of your growth will come from people who do not have channels. So dropping links is not really that important. That said, I invite people to drop. Yes, that is interesting. Now I noticed that in your community, that is very true. I have a few that don't have channels, but I have a few that do. So it's weird. Yeah, I have more people that have channels than probably don't have channels than maybe you do. But yeah, I know what you're saying about that. Mhm. Yeah. Yeah, and I link drop because they seem to like. Yeah, and that's kind of what I did too. Yeah, I just sort of let it go. And then stay. Okay, and then Sabria's saying stay. Yep. I'm the same as you. I don't do lives. I'll look to your channel later, though. Yeah, check her channel out. She has some good positive messages on her channel. And oh yeah, karaoke and independent music community also. Oh, that's right. That is true. Yes, yeah, we do have an independent music community, which are all musicians and who play do live music, and it's really kind of nice to listen to. So I like music, and I've always have, and that's why I'm sort of drawn to music. And I grew up with audio people. Like my grandmother was. I'll tell you, I'm kicking myself every time I think about her. She had a huge vinyl collection, and when she passed away, I was kind of going, "Oh, should I keep the collection?" My mother asked me, if my mother didn't want the collection, and my mother asked me if I wanted the collection. None of my sisters wanted it, and I was kind of like, "Ugh, I don't know," like because the story, it was like a storage issue, and she had thousands, not thousands, but maybe a couple thousand different vinyl, and it ranged from the 40s. I guess the 40s. She started collecting in the 40s. So she passed away in the 80s. So she had 40 years of music, and it was a broad range. And I realized in hindsight there were a few people that she had that I should have kept and I didn't. And I'm like, oh. But anyway, I did keep a couple of the things that she had, and she had some Stevie Wonder, so I kept those, and she had some. Oh, the one I should have kept and I didn't keep it was Nina Simone, and if anybody knows who that is, she had almost everything this woman put out, and it was brutal, and I should have kept it. But anyway, there's that. But I was just thinking about that last night. I said to Nina Simone because now I went into FYE. If you guys ever go in the mall, FYE had Nina Simone vinyl. It was brand new, but it was like reissued stuff, and it was like 45 dollars for one. And I went, "Oh no, $45." So I don't know. You know what I mean? Not sure. Yep. Yep. So take care. Yeah. Thank you. Yeah. So anyway, it's just one of those things like when someone passes, there's all that emotional stuff that's going on in your head, and you really can't think straight, and you really have to make sometimes quick decisions, on stuff like that. So anyway, so there's those things that you have to sort of think about. But also collecting is really challenging because you don't want to store up too many things. At least in my mind, I don't know. It's hard. But anyway, Rosalie James, good to see you. Thanks for coming in. Yeah, and it's all about community. Yeah, YouTube. And that's funny because I was talking to some ladies about that last night, and they were saying, "How do you define community?" And I was saying to them that I think n- that a lot of the communities are sort of I won't say they're segregated, but you know how they're pretty small, and that there's small little groups. You know what I mean? I feel like it's still small groups, and then some people sort of cross pollinate between multiple of those groups. But yeah, yeah, yep. So anyway, yeah, it's very interesting. So this community is very interesting because they're very, very talented. I guess that's where I'm heading. So I'm really kind of excited to sort of hang out with the talented people. And I just like watching the whole process. Not saying that people who don't do music aren't talented, but I definitely have a strong, affinity for music. So when they're playing live, I'm just like, I'm all in there, like like a little kid. But everyone's saying hi. So yeah, it's pretty cool. And yeah, peace and blessings. And how's it going up there, Rosalie, with the flooding? Is everything okay in New York? She's in New York. Because I was talking to Aisha's handmade items is in the Bronx. And I know you guys got hit yesterday with that crazy storm. Because she does a lot of walking things on her channel. She walks the streets of New York, and so it's kind of cool to watch. But anyway, yeah, there's so much going on. So much going on, you know what I mean? Yep, so everyone's saying hi. Oh, there's Steve-O's link. Yep, if you want to make friends with Steve-O. And but check out his rock garden. I forget whose channel you did that on. That was Steve's, I think, right? Steve Harloa. Let's see, Dinky Jen saying hi. Everyone's saying hi. Old mechanic, good to see you. Yeah, so you're doing okay over there with the snow and all that. So old mechanic is a farmer. So I have some. I cross a lot of groups. So you'll see a lot of different people in here, and they're awesome. Yep. And saying hi to everybody. And here we go. Here's the reminder. You pull this over. I'll have to go this way. There we go. Yes. Thank you for the reminder. Yeah. Thinking Mr. Terry is a definitely a good moderator on YouTube. He's awesome. Okay, and VJ found her pattern, which is good. And then Dinky Jen just re-up. So thank you. Let's see. Thank you for being a friend. Travel down the road and back again. Your heart is true. You're a pal and a confidant. All right. So anyway, getting over the sickness. I'll stop right there. But thank you, Dinky Jen. And Dinky Jen, I think was one of my first subscribers when I started my channel. So woohoo! Thank you so much. Yes. Smile will keep the depression away. Yes. Thank you so much. Everyone's saying yes. Oh, thank you. Yeah, I love the Golden Girls. I mean, even though they were so crazy, I mean, they were like over the top, but I really enjoyed them because they were just crazy. Oh, thank you. And you're always happy to. That's cool. Yes. Wish that worked, but not so much. Oh, okay. Ah, gotcha. And then, oh, you lost the patterns. Yes, that's what. Yeah, VJ lost her pattern. It thought it said 48 rows. It turned out to be 28. Oh, that's brutal. So you had to take 20 rows away. Oh no. Yeah, that's terrible. I can almost relate to that. Let's see. So that's her pattern. Are you using like Luma? What's that lady's name? The Luminate Yvonne Soto Lopez? Yvonne Lopez Soto? I forget. She was good. If you ever want to learn how to loom knit, she's on YouTube. Oh, be safe. Yeah, thanks. Yeah, luckily we didn't. I mean, we had a lot of rain, and we live on a hill, so I'm glad like we don't have to drive through all that. You know. But oh, you're leaving me, Sabrina. Okay, have a good one. Dinner's ready, but you're still here in 20 minutes. So come back. Okay. Well, thanks for coming in, and good to see you. Oh, there's China, the Crochet Queen. Good to see you, and see you, Sabrina. And let's see. Whoops, escape. Let's see. Yep, saying hey to China. And see you, Sabrina. Good to see you. And Dinky Jen saying hi to everybody. Nice. And here's the reminder if you want to share your channel, you do that. Type Kelly. So Angie. So Angie, what are you working on? I know you're working on. She was making a lot of dolls last time I checked, which is really cool. Need to do that. That's on the list. I gotta just add it down the line here. Let's see. Yeah, Nina Simone. She had. Yeah, my grandmother I think was obsessed with her, and she had probably 20 or 30 records. You know, and I didn't keep them. I was like, oh, do I keep them? Ah, yeah, back and forth. There was that one. Yeah, so I should have. That was a bad mistake there. Oh, okay. Thanks, Mr. Terry. Growth. You're a great communicator, interviewer, and listener. Keep up the great work. Thank you so much. Oh, you do stay? Really? Oh, but you stopped when you moved to Texas? Don't feel like rebuilding my clientele. Music is a huge part of me. Oh, I did not know that. Yay. Okay. Yes. And your mother likes sing. Oh, VJ. I knew you were going to sing that song. Oh my gosh. Yeah, that was crazy, right? Oh, yeah. She sang that? Your mom sang that? Or you liked that song? Now, was that your mom's favorite song, VJ? Or did she have a favorite song, Nina Simone? Yeah, my grandmother loved all of it. Like she was all over it. Like that was her thing. And then the second one was Isaac Hayes, which I'm like, I don't know. Yeah. Okay. And then Dickie Jen's checking on Lydia. How are you feeling today, Lydia? You came on. Was it last night or the night before? I can't remember. You looked okay. But I don't know how you were feeling, but you looked okay. Okay, Angie Treasures likes Nina Simone. Yeah, a lot of people love Nina Simone. I always hear her. She's on a lot of commercials. Have you noticed that? They always have her. I'm like, what's going on with Nina Simone? Interesting. Yeah, blessings. Thank you, Rosalie. Cross pollinate. Yeah. Like I jump, I jump into a lot of places. Oh, so you're still not feeling well, Lydia? Yeah, it's gonna take a couple days, right? You would be a cross pollination. Oh, okay. Oh, I watch a lot of crocheters, but my content is chronic conditions. Okay, there you go. Yeah. See, and I think that's because I've always, I dabble. I dabble in a lot of things, and so like I said, I really got excited about the singers. Like trying to listen to the singers and see what they're doing and the music. It was cool. Yes. It was Steve Harloa's, and I will see if he wants to do another. I may be doing a rock garden replanting with additional rocks, maybe in the spring. That hopefully arrives soon. Yeah, I don't know. It's only it's only the 8th of January. Oh, we have a long way to see. We've gotten snow as late as March 30th here, which is terrible. I hope that's not the case. Oh, okay. Angie said the schools were dismissed 2 hours early yesterday. It was a very bad storm. Storm left a lot of broken branches and some flooding. Yeah, we got it pretty bad here. I didn't realize, because my husband and I got home, ooh, maybe like right at the beginning of it when it was starting to really come down. Let's see. And oh, okay. So not crazy by crazy lady says I have half the cords cut for a hanging basket. Need to cut the other half and then knot it up. Have to get back at it after back to back illness. Oh, okay. Well, I hope you're feeling better. Yeah, she's got some macrame. I may have some questions. I did those little fake macrame kits from the Dollar Tree. And most of it was like wrapping and some of it was a few knots. So I can do the square knot. That's about it. Oh, and then Angie's Treasures has 2 ruffle hat orders. Wow, and some doll. Yeah, she's busy. Like she has like I hate to say a real business, but like I'm doing mine like as a hobby and she's selling stuff, which is like awesome. I'm amazed at people who can do that. Oh, you were live last night. Oh, see, I missed you for a little bit. Okay. Okay. Now you're okay, BJ. When I was young, I thought it was sugar in a bowl of cereal. And still did until I met you. What? I'm sorry. Okay, you guys. So this is what's happening here. Because I listen to a lot of music. There's a lot of hidden meanings in music, and people don't realize. But it's mostly has to do with uh, stuff. And VJ. So yeah, I broke VJ's heart. I forget which other song. I I told you. I ruined it. I think it was Joy. Willing around with Joy. She goes, "What does that song mean?" I was like, "Well, it doesn't mean what you think it means." So anyway, what was the yeah, late as May here for snow? Wow. That's terrible, Faith. Yeah, that's late. The 10th of January. Oh, that's right, the 10th. Sorry, I'm reading the wrong thing here. Yes, it's the 10th. But anyway, it's still early, like in the winter, I call it. Still early. Yes, yes, yes. Thank you. Yes, yes. And yes. But those you think those are a good introduction, crazy lady. All right. Yes. Oh, happy birthday. Is your birthday today? Oh, I can. I can do that. Oh, electric slide. That was I'm sorry. Okay. Okay, here we go. All right. Okay. All right, here we go. I'll get back to that later. Okay. All right, here we go. Okay. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, Dinky Jen's Crafts. Happy birthday to you. And thank you so much for hanging out with me on my channel. She's been here a long time, a couple years now, right? Which is awesome. All right. So happy birthday. That's great. All right. Yeah, see, I was bad. I did not get the I should have spent more time collecting birthdays. Yeah. Maybe I will do that. I got you. So now I know when yours is. Now what are you doing today for any fancy food, dates, outings you're gonna do? And let's see. And then Crazy Lady say we had to hit early evening Monday. Everything shut down for the most part all day Tuesday. Wow, that's crazy. Ah, so yeah, there's Faith. Let's see. Thank you, Jen. And happy birthday. Yes, that's exciting. So now, yeah, I mean, it's interesting. A few other people had birthdays too. It's been a busy birthday cycle. There's been a few birthdays I've noticed. Yep. Oh, so the name of the membership. Thank you, Minister Terry. Yeah, he's been keeping me going. Everyone's saying happy birthday. So I have so the first level is called Garnet. So Garnet I did the birthstones, and Garnet is actually my birthstone. So my birthday's coming up this month too. That's why I said it's weird. It's very interesting that everybody's doing that. So that's Garnet is the first level, and it's at 199, and then the second one is Sapphire, and Sapphire is my daughter's birthstone. She's born in September, and then the last one is Tanzanite, which it's laughable. But Tanzanite is a fancy stone that I used to be into jewelry, and it was a stone that they discovered in Tanzania in the 60s, and it became very popular. What year is this? 2024. So it must have been around 1999, 789, like right before the 2000s. And it got really expensive. And then the Tanzanian government, because it's only been found in that area. And so, because it's very, very rare, I said, if you want to support me on a really crazy level, that's the way to do it. But I like Tanzanite because it's blue. It's sort of a purplish lilac color. And if you can get your hands on it nowadays, they claim it might be mining itself out pretty soon. But anyway, but it's a very, very pretty sort of a lilac-y colored purple like this. And of course, this doesn't show up on my screen. But yeah, it's terrible. I cannot get this color to show, this purple. Let me see if I can get back. Nope, not going to show it. Anyway, we'll have to find a picture of Tanzanite for you. I'll have to try it this way. But anyway, but Tanzanite's the last level. And but anyway, oh, you're welcome. But I started collecting Tanzanite. Like I have a couple. I don't have a lot of them, but I really like the color. And it's sort of like it's sort of on the purple side of blue. Oh, you're knitting in your jammies? That's cool. That is the best way to do your birthday. Yes. And happy birthday. Oh, I love this. Let me see. Okay. You share your birthday with Rod Stewart and Sadie from Newfie Grandma. Is it Newfie or Newfie? Newfie Grandma, right? Yes. Oh. Oh, the overall name. So it's oh, sorry. So anyway, it's the IBringit Everyday group. I mean, I need to be more. I'm not that exotic with my name. Sorry, Terry. But anyway, but I was into gemstones, and that's sort of like a little bit of my life, and how I talk about it. But anyway, oh, hold on. So she's saying, "Oh, sorry, Terry." So your mom shares her birth year with Rod Stewart, 1945. So he's 79 today and still gigging. That's crazy. I watched him last summer when he came by my work for a gig. Wow. How is he? How is his singing? Is he doing okay? Yeah. Because 79 that's late, right? For singing. Stay. I don't know if you're here. Yeah. Yeah, that's good. Oh, there's Angela. Precious World. Good to see you. Thanks for coming in. How are you? Yeah, sorry, Terry. I'm just I have to read better. But thank you so much. Good to see you. Did I get everybody? So everyone said happy birthday. So happy birthday to Dinky Jen. Yes. Yeah, we're very excited. That's really cool. So anyway, so yeah, we have some January and February. I know a bunch of January and February people now. So my list is growing. Oh, he's still a great singer. Yes. Oh, wow. Oh, Angie. Your mother-in-law just had her 95th birthday on January 8th. Your late mother was on the 3rd of this month. Yeah, see, there's a lot of January. I know a lot of January. My husband is the 11th. Oh, that's right. And your boss will be one on the 29th. Wow. January's big. Yes. Okay. I'm going to make note of that. Wow. Okay. 95. And okay, and your mother too. Oh my goodness. And the boss. And on the 29th. Okay. And your husband on the 11th. Nice. Okay. I think I got you. And there's Tina Bailey. I see you. Thanks for coming in. So anyway, I'm trying to think what else was I working on. So I showed you the blanket. Let me see if I can grab this other bag. I finally finished this headband. I redid it. I took it apart, which I never do. Yes, happy birthday to all those this month. Yep, including Kelly. Yeah, me too. So, yikes. Those birthdays come around fast, don't they? But anyway, I have to sew the ends in on here. But I finished this last night. I fell asleep with this in my hand. I was I was knitting and I fell asleep, which I can't believe I did that. Yeah. So I've been doing that a lot. And since my husband was feeling like a little bit, under the weather, like I was in the den, sort of doing my thing. But anyway, so this is the last thing that I worked on. So it's ready I can cast off in just a second. But this is a little headband. And I found one more skein of this yarn. Oh, F.R. Humphrey, if you're still here. Remember I was telling you I found this on clearance. And I found a skein in the thrift store today. I was like, yes! Because it's discontinued. And that's always the thing with this yarn. By the time you discover a yarn that came out, it's already been discontinued. And then you're just like, oh, I really like it. But let's see. We can talk about concert stuff. So anyway, so I spoiled all the rock and roll music for Wooling Around with Joy. And she was like horrified. And Electric Slide is a bad one. You can tell everybody, VJ, if you want to tell them what that song's about. in a cleaned up way. You know what I mean? But that one's terrible. Yes. Oh, thanks, Stinky. Yeah, it's beautiful colors. And I'm like, where was this when I was, shopping like 5 years ago? But see, that's always the problem with this yarn. They come out with it. And then the next thing you know, by the time you find it, it's already been discontinued. And that's always the tragic thing that happens to me. I'm late. Let's see. Steve-O said Rod Stewart was his first concert in 1974, Santa Monica Civic Auditorium, where the Academy Awards used to be televised. Wow, that's crazy. I love it. I love it. Okay. And there's Michi. Hey, you can't stay. I know you're working, but leaving my thummy. Thank you, Michi. I'm looking forward to your big celebration. Yeah, she's got some big numbers too, growing. Oh, there's Granny D. Hey, good to see you. And there's Laura. Hey, how are you? And nice colors for headbands. Thank you so much. Oh, okay. So stay saying, don't feel bad. I ruined some songs for people too. Some lyrics are quite telling. LOL. Sorry, I have to laugh because I just destroyed like a whole thing. Sunday. Okay, Michi. All right, so check her out. Okay, so Dream Hall. Nice. And you made some big numbers. She's like 700. So woohoo. That's hard. And see, howdy do. Yes. Did I miss anything? No, we're good. Okay. Thank you so much. All right. So anyway, everyone's saying hi. And then green. I saw the green. Oh, Dinky Jen made 2 green headbands for a customer for tomorrow at the charity shop. Green is not my go-to color. I understand. Yeah. Everyone's saying hi. Hello. We'll be checking out Granny D later pretty soon. And everyone's saying hi. Be checking out VJ a little bit later too. Yes. Why are the most beautiful yarns on the chopping block? Right. See, I think what the problem is by the time you get to it, you've missed it. And I think that's always been my problem. Oh, that's good. Oh, good. Oh, so you're going to get 2 in a day, a couple in a day this day, Tinky Jen. That's nice. She'll sing for you. That's right. She does sing. Granny D. All right. So let's see. Trying to think. Oh, there's so we got Laura's Block Ministries on both sides. Thank you. I knew you were over there somewhere. Yes. But that's what happens. Yeah, they discontinue these yarns. And by the time you figure it out, it's too late. It is too late. So there's that. So I just did that little headband, and then I'm gonna probably make a couple hats. I made some hats, not real exciting, but it is what it is. But I need to go through my heavy like wool yarn, not wool, but my heavy, thick like blanket yarn and some of these bulky stuff. I just want to get it out, get it gone. So that's really what I'm trying to do is, go through some of these things. So let me see, what song can I ruin? Okay, so this is what I'll do. So anybody into Steely Dan, the group? That's a good question. Is anybody like, oh, you want to do the weather? Let's see. Oh, you got to put your area, Laura, after you do the weather. Let's see. Will it give it to you? Let's see. Has it been 50 years, Steve-O? Your first concert. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. Yes. Yes, yes. Oh, okay. Very good. Deacon Terry Jones is working it. Thank you so much. Yes. And everyone say hi to Granny D. So let's see. Yes. Yes, Dinky Jen, I will happy. Level up. That's cool. That's cool. Yeah, I'm trying to think. The only exciting concert, I'm trying to think if I've been to one. The one that I was really waiting on for me was Stevie Wonder. And I saw him, oh, it's been like a while, but like I waited and waited and waited to oh yeah, just you have to use the exclamation point, Lydia, for the weather. If you do exclamation point weather. Oh, that was Betty. So Betty, hello on Facebook. Okay, now I can see who did that. Okay. Betty came in first. All right. Good to see you. If you're still here. Let's see. Yes. Awesome. That's pretty cool. Okay, nice. And thanks for coming in. But Steely Dan. Okay. So this is what I just found this out. Like about a month ago or so ago. Okay, anyway. So I'm not from, I forget where they're from. Anyway, oh, you're in both places, Laura. That's what that's what I thought. So you're doing both too. Um, so anyway, so Steely Dan is named after a. Let me see. How can I put this? We're grown ups here, so it was named after an adult movie, and it was a product that was used in an adult movie, and I'll just put it that way. And I was like, "Oh no!" And apparently, it was in a movie that they had seen, and they thought that was funny to name it something really filthy and disgusting, and have people say it over and over again. So there you go. There's that. So I was just like, "Oh no, why?" It's like, why? If you can only, and if you need me to, I'm trying not to elaborate, but I will. Hopefully that made some sense. But anyway, that's where that came from. Sort of like the electric slide, VJ. Kind of a similar thing. Yeah. So anyway, there's Katrina. So anyway, I just was like, oh no, this is terrible. And we got Rosie. Rosie's crochet corner's back. Yay! Good to see you. Yes. Thanks for stopping by. So anyway, there's Katrina's weather. So 7 degrees Fahrenheit. That's chilly. Minus 14. Oh, that just sounds terrible. The wind is blowing from the northwest at 10 miles per hour or 16 kilometers per hour. That's fast. But you have high humidity. It's 77%. Like you should be in Florida. That's what it sounds like. We got Mary Kings here. Hello. And thanks for stopping by. Oh, Granny D's so sweet. Yes. Yeah. Okay. Thank you, Angie. Yes. I just found this out and I'm like, what? Yeah. So this is what these people in this music industry are put out a lot of filth, and they really sort of clean it up and they make it look like nothing. Yeah. So let's see. Dinky Jen said, mine was over 55 years ago when you met Gino Washington and Roy Wood from Wizard. Not at the same time. Wow. Everyone's saying hello. Mary saying hello to everybody. Yes, everyone's saying hello to Mary. Yes. So let's see. So, oh, you've seen Stevie Wonder. Okay, Steve-O. Stevie Wonder's house. Oh, that's right. You did say that. Yes. Also did a full service on Lionel Richie's Jaguar in the 80s. Wow. When you need some joy in your time, when you're trying to find some peace of mind, you need to know that love will find a way. Ooh. I just like that part of that song. Anyway, Lionel Richie's awesome. So Stevie Wonder's house. Wow. Yeah, that's exciting. But I really saved up. I could not afford to see him. And I had to save up. And then I got it, finally got the tickets. And I saw him in Washington, D.C. at Constitution Hall, which is a small venue. I mean, it's not small, but it's a smaller. So it's not a stadium. It's more like a theater. And it was nice. It was really nice. But the thing that was sorry, Felicia. I know there's so much going on in the music world. It's just terrible. And so because I was really into music, I met some people in and out of the industry and they sort of schooled me on some of this stuff. So I was like, oh no. And there's Rosie's weather. Let me see if it popped up. Let's see who's came first. I think that's it. Yep. And I think you and Rosie did it at the same time. Thank you, Jen. Oh, we got Nana Mama Cat. Good to see you. Awesome. But anyway, yep, there it is. 47 degrees Fahrenheit. That's not too bad. Yeah. But the winds are pretty fast. Well, no. 10. 10's not too bad. Okay. Current humidity 50. Not bad. And you're happy to have power. Yeah, poor Granny D was out. Yes, that is horrible. So everything's okay down there, Granny D? You ready for your live stream later? Let's see. And Terry, you have to do there you go. Up. There's Memphis. Yes. And it's 45. And the wind is 12 miles per hour. It's in the current humidity 56%. Yeah, that's not too bad either. Kind of in the middle. Seems like we almost have the same weather. And then Mary King saying, I'm so glad for you, Granny D. When you were walking in the dark last night, I was worried. Yeah, it is kind of scary, isn't it? You don't realize like how much when you lose power, like how much you depend on power. And for us, it's the water too. Like our well, we have a well. And the well pump is electric, which kills me. I'm like, what were we thinking? We should have gotten we need one of those old fashioned pumps, that you have in the front. Let's see. And Oklahoma City. Okay, so Nana Mama Cat, you have to do exclamation point weather, and you can just put your zip code, and it'll just do it. It's a lot easier. Yeah, so you don't because Oklahoma's it's a big long word. Let's see, Lydia. Everyone's saying hey. Let's see, Laura. Does hers work? Oh, you forgot a space. Oh, let's see if we can get you in there. Let's see. Yep, and there's a reminder. So there's Laura. Yeah, you have to put a space, but everyone's saying hi. And Lydia may have an extra space. I think right there. Let me see. Oh, thanks, Steve. But yeah, I love Lionel Richie. And let's see. Oh, okay. Oh, here's another one. I love Angie. See, she's humoring me here. Like the song Brandy by OJ's. It was about a dog. I was ranting like what women would lay down next to his old foot while he was drinking some soda. Yeah, that's weird. I didn't know that one was about a dog. See? And there you go. There's Lydia's, Nebraska City. I have to laugh, but there's a lot of songs. Okay, so like here's one. I'll give you. I just never forget this. Okay, there. Oh, she may have too many spaces, Nana Mama Cat. One more time. Yeah, hopefully that works. Let's see. I think you might have an extra space, but let's see. But anyway, yeah, the funniest one was Rick James, Mary Jane, back in the day. And they were playing it on the radio, and I was like, I think he's talking about marijuana. And they were like, no, he's talking about a woman. And I'm like, are you listening to the words? Anybody? Turns out it was marijuana. But anyway, that's one example where people thought he was talking about a woman, but it was about, um, yeah. Okay, so there you go. So Dinky Jen's got it. So that's her weather. So yeah, just try not to put a space. See, exclamation point weather, then a space, and then your place. Yep, and it'll get you that. So she's in Hull in the UK. Cloudy, 41 degrees Fahrenheit, 5C. That's not bad. Wind is 8 miles per hour, and the current humidity is 87%. That's pretty humid. Wow. Um, sorry. I'm sorry, I'm laughing. But anybody who saw him in concert knew what he was talking about, right? Let's see. So here we go. I think, is this you, Laura? I hope. Let's see. Cloudy. Now, how do you say that? Oshawa. Is that right? And 35 degrees Fahrenheit, 2C, 2 Celsius. The wind is blowing from the west at 24 miles per hour. Wow. Current humidity 68. So it's pretty balmy. So that means that there must have been a lot of, you know, a lot of water in the clouds. That's crazy, right? Yes. But that was back in the day. People are like, "Oh, he's singing about women." I'm like, no. There's Rosie's link there. It's crazy. Let me see. I'll see if I can do this for Nana Mama Cat. 73135. Let me see. But anyway, yeah, it cracks me up. Let's see. 73135. I think I got it. Let's see if that'll do it. Hopefully that's the right. Yeah. So anyway, but 73135. Hope I did it right. 3135. Oh, there it is. I got it. Okay. Woo! There we go. There you go, Nana Mama Cat. Yeah, I think we had like one extra space there. But it's 52. Yeah, that's warm for us compared to us. We're like in the 40s. So, yeah. 52 Fahrenheit, 11 Celsius. The wind is blowing west southwest at 11 miles per hour at 18 kilometers per hour, and the current humidity is 35. So you have low humidity. That's great. That is awesome. And Dinky Jen saying hi. We get Latanya. Hey, good to see you. Latanya's cooking for the soul plus more. Hello with the heart. Nice to see you and welcome in. Yep. So anyway, so like I said, we always talk a little bit about some of the projects we're working on, and then we were talking a little bit about music. So anyway, oh okay, nice. And Latanya saying hi to everybody. Welcome in. Say hi to everybody in the group. And then Mr. Terry saying, every time I hear the song Mary Jane, I think of Spider-Man's Peter Parker's girlfriend, Mary Jane. Must be hard if your girlfriend's nickname to be Weed. Yes. Yeah. So, but yeah, good to see you. Yes. Yeah, I know. And the thing, well, but you know why it's Mary Jane, right? Can anybody tell us? Anybody in the class? So if you cut that name marijuana in half, it's Mary and then Juana, which is basically Jane. Yeah. So there it is. Yeah. Isn't that interesting? It's interesting word. Words are very, very interesting. Yes. Yeah. Because we were talking, Latanya, about how so I'm really into music, and like in a lot of music, there's a lot of hidden meanings in music. And one day I ruined all these songs for people, which I thought was hilarious. I mean, I try not to ruin them, but I just think you should know so that you have understanding of what's going on. And so there's like the surface meaning and then the esoteric meaning sort of behind there. And I can't even think of an example right now. But I'll give you guys one. Here's one. And okay. So what's the name of this genre that came out in the 50s that became very popular and is still sort of popular today? Can anybody name that? What's the genre of music? So I'd say 50s. Yeah, 50s. And in just the title of the name, just the title of the genre says a lot. Yes, that's right, Angie. Yep, and Dinky Jen's on the phone. So, I'll tell you. So the music, rock and roll, right? Um. So anyway, spending way too much time reading. um, I got this. I got this. See, YouTube has a lot of really interesting historical bios on people, just in general. Right there, you go. Terry's got it. Yep. So anyway, I had no idea that this word is a euphemism for, procreation. I'll just put it that way, procreation. And I was like, "Oh, okay." You know? Yes. Oh, that's another one. Yes, 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 Steve-O. But anyway, but this the name of this song, name of this genre is the euphemism for an act, right? And the thing is, they got people talking about it all the time. Like rock and roll. So it's sort of like, we're talking about, not that there's anything wrong with the act, but it sort of took the innocence away from a lot of people. And and they were so naive that they didn't even notice that they were talking. And apparently rock was a slang word in the early 1900s for, what happens in the bed. And I went, "Oh my gosh." I just was like, "What?" Because we weren't around then. You know what I mean? We weren't around. So we missed all that. And I just went, "Oh my goodness, that's crazy." Right? And we have people yelling at concerts and wearing t-shirts, and it's just out there. You know what I mean? So anyway, but here's another one. Yep, Steve-O's got it. Lucy in the Sky with Diamonds would be a good example of hidden meanings. Yeah. And it's a drug song, right? it just and they're like, "Oh no, it's not." Like, it's funny how they kind of, the people who, the Beatles, they kind of lied about the song. They said, "Well, my son had a friend named Lucy, and he blah blah blah." No, it's about, you know this product. So, it's very interesting that people were just really naive. And um and I get it. And when we're singing it, people are singing it loud and and you're just like, "Oh no, it's a drug song." But it really is. Yeah. So there's that. Yeah. So, that that's why I guess, like I always say to people, you have to be careful about like what you expose yourself to, because it all kind of rubs off on you. You know what I mean? So it's sort of like the positive and the negative stuff, because I think in a way, like a lot of that stuff rubbed off on people. And the Beatles were really, really prolific and out there. You know what I mean? And so I think a lot of people lost their innocence kind of to the Beatles. And even though they go, "Oh, their music is beautiful," I'm like, "Yes, it is," but there's a lot of hidden stuff that they were really into. You know, so it's kind of scary. Yes. Let's see, what did Steve say? And during Mary Jane questions, I was loading the OJ song Brandy to my karaoke list. Nice. And I do enjoy the OJs. Yeah, they're pretty cool. Yeah. And like they're all from Ohio. And there's a lot of, like, if you notice, like a lot of the funk bands are all from Ohio. And you name them, like 99% of them are from Ohio. Um, which is pretty amazing. I had no idea, right? Yeah. Ohio. Ohio was like a big music mecca. People think of Detroit, but Ohio, I think, is even bigger than Detroit. Yep. So very interesting. So anyway, things like that. So like I said, so I think, like a lot of, just in general in life, you just have to try to be, at least, like what so I had, when I had my kids, I would always say, "Uh-oh, now which song is this?" Rufus Thomas. My friend loved Rufus Thomas. Okay, now which one? I can't remember. Oh, is that the one about the Yes. That's true. There you go, F.R. Humphrey. Yep. True, but the lyrics are poetry, and poetry has always been metaphorical. That is correct. Yep. Yep. Yep, yep. But Steve was doing adding Brandy. Yeah, he has a big karaoke list. His list is growing. That's Rufus Thomas. Now, which one? What was that song he had? I forget. Oh my goodness, I'm trying to think. All I think of is the one about the funk. Was he the Funky Chicken? I think it was him, right? Yeah, I think it was Rufus Thomas. Let me see. I think so. He did that one. But and then I saw the documentary, or saw a documentary about when they say the day the music died. So it was, and it was the Big Bopper and Richie Valens and Buddy Holly when they passed away on that plane. And I thought to myself, wow, that's really crazy. Oh, your daughter's wishing you happy birthday. Oh, that's nice. Oh, oh, wait a minute, hold on. Okay, Dinky Jen. So did she sing? Let's see. There are so many. Oh, yes. Cheating, side chick, and even age gap songs. Oh, wow. Yes, there are. Yeah, Mrs. Robinson. That's correct. I like Me and Mrs. Jones. That's my favorite. I know. And I knew that was all about cheating. And VJ saying, la, 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 I can't hear you. See no evil, hear no evil. Age gap songs. Wait a minute. Oh, I know what you're talking about. I just thought of. Yes, and you can't hear Bootlicker hollering, "Thank you, Cincinnati," after singing his next song. LOL. Yes. Yep. Mrs. Robinson. There's some other ones. Yeah, Mrs. Jones. There's more. I mean, but like I said, a lot of the music is very, very sneaky in the way they snuck things. Well, can I kill Michael Jackson for you now? Like he's already gone, but like I'll I'll destroy Michael Jackson while I'm here. Like I was sitting here thinking one day. Um, I was watching like some of his, a lot of his videos and stuff are on like YouTube and things like that, and I just went, man, he has a couple of things that were a little bit, you know, interesting too. And so, but anyway, let me see. How can I do this without killing Michael Jackson, destroying Michael Jackson for everybody? So anyway, I was thinking he was singing that song, "Beat It," and I just went, wait a minute. I think there's like a deeper meaning to this song one day, and I went, oh no. I think he did slide one in there, and people didn't notice, including me. But anyway, there's that song. That's a little bit on the edge of, whatever. Yeah. I love ex bootlicker. He's awesome. Yeah, he comes on at weird times. Oh, yes, yes, yes. The Cleanup Woman. That's the song. Babysitter and Tonight is the Night, right? Betty Wright was, ooh, yeah, she did cover some topics. If you guys haven't heard any of these, yeah, the Cleanup Woman. I heard the Cleanup Woman one time in a supermarket on Muzak. Remember, you used to have Muzak? And I started laughing because I'm hearing, dun, 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 dun. And I was like, no, they are not playing the Cleanup Woman in the supermarket. But they were, and it was Muzak. It wasn't her. It was like, how they sort of clean it up. I'll be the other woman. Yes. Isn't that crazy? Oh, Steve had a Mr. Mrs. Jones. Marsha Jones was my high school girlfriend. When Me and Mrs. Jones was released, I would sing it, me and Marsha Jones. That's great. And I'll be the other woman. You see? They were bad. Yeah, Betty Wright was awesome. But she did have some interesting songs. Yeah. The Cleanup Woman. I'm like, come on, Betty. And Tonight is the Night. That was the song. And she even said her mom was not pleased with that song. Yeah, there's a live version of it that she sings, and it's available somewhere. And she goes, oh, I can't believe you're singing that song. And her mother was even a little bit horrified by that, but she was awesome. I loved her. Yes. Betty Wright. Yes. But the cleanup woman, that was the jam. I love that song. But I knew what they were talking about. Even as a little kid, I was like, "Oh, yeah, they covered all kinds of things." Like I said, this music was very interesting. Yes. Oh, yes. Now this one, oh, this is interesting. Now, Millie Jackson, I did not know this, but she had a song that was basically, starting with the F word and she had a song that was called that. It was called the Blank You Symphony or something, and it's available on YouTube. And I did not know she had that. Now, my grandmother had a couple of her albums, I remember, but I just thought, like, no. And I think my grandmother just thought it was funny that she was so, like, whatever, but I just was like, ew. Like, I just thought she was kind of gross, but yeah. But it was something like the Blank You Symphony or the Blank You Orchestra. And I just went, girl, you're just like, girl, why? Like, you don't have to go there. You know what I mean? You can sort of, there's ways to get around it. But yeah. But I think she might have been like, that was her job, was to spread that kind of filth. It's really interesting. Yeah. Yes, she was the original Little Kim. But actually, oh Lord, what is that woman's name? I found two really crazy songs on, oh, I cannot remember that woman's name. Oh, it's gonna drive me crazy. But I sent a copy to my husband because I was like, you gotta listen to this woman. And of course, I'm not gonna be able to find her name. Let me see if I can. I'm gonna look through my husband's text messages real quick. Um, because he's like ignoring me right now. Okay, well, there's another one. Okay, so I found this one. Somebody sent me this, and there's a guy named Harry Roy, HARRYROY, Roy. And I'm not going to tell you the title, but let's just say he was talking about cats, and it was dated from 1931. So look that one up. if you So this filth didn't just start. Yeah, like they were pretty bad. Um yes, yes. Yep. This woman was like the 50s. Yeah, I cannot remember her name, but she had some real nasty ones. And it's on there. Yeah, it's on YouTube. And I just don't cannot remember her name because I was sort of like traumatized. I was like, not traumatized, but you know how you just go, "Oh no. Why is she doing this?" Yeah. So that's what I did. But anyway, but like I said, I've been really, like I said, because I listened to so much music, a lot got by me, but a lot didn't get by me. And I remember going, "Oh wow." Oh, okay, I'll give you one more. What is his name? Um, I can see him playing the guitar. Oh geez. Chuck Berry. Chuck Berry has a song about his bell. And you can look that one up. And that one was bad. And people were singing that and they were like, and I know they knew it, they knew what was going on. Yeah, he had that song. And I think he that was a cover of a song that he had, somebody else I think had done that song. I didn't know that. But it's called My Dingaling. And he has the song. And I remember they would play that on the radio and I was just like, um like, why are they playing? You're playing that music, Lydia. Oh, I'm hoping I'm not like I don't want to sully your but I just think you should know that like this stuff is out there. You know what I mean? Yeah. So Latonya said, "Yep, I can't find that woman's name, but there's a woman on there that had some really foul stuff." But look at My Dingling. Yes. Are you like oh, oh. So Dinky Jen likes that song. But that's not crazy. I can't believe like they got away with that. And nobody batted an eyelash. Okay, here we go. Oh yeah, there's this one. Yep. Angie's got it. My aunt thought that Escapes Downtown is all about shopping. Yeah. I just went, "Oh no." And they just played that off like nothing was. I told her it'll make your man give you his paycheck. Wow. That's crazy. Uh-oh, Arnie's Adventures. Good to see you. Wow. Yes. So anyway, so there's a lot going on out there. So if you have young kids or like grandkids or whatever, I mean, like now songs they don't really care. They just kind of come out and say whatever. And and I just say, you just have to. Oh yeah, yes, and ring my bell. Yeah, Black Betty. Yeah, and that song is crazy because it was like a blues song. Like blues was kind of dirty. Yeah, so if you go back and listen to any of that early blues stuff, it's all fairly dirty. Like none of it's clean. Like none of it, absolutely none of it is clean. And ring my bell. Yeah, and that song was so popular because my sister graduated the year that came out or the summer that came out. So it was playing on everybody's, oh, your daily devotional channel. Nice. Arnie, I did not know this. Awesome. So Arnie's daily devotional. Okay. I see you, Arnie. Nice. Good to know. Yes. And that is why the church was against rock and roll. Absolutely. And see, and my grandparents would say, like, that's the devil's music. And I remember my grandfather's especially, he would say that. And I would be like, what are you talking about? Well, now I get it. Yeah. It was all very sneaky and very, very dirty. Yeah. So that's why people were really against it. So anyway, but I used to sort of, I mean, not that I would censor the music, but I would just sort of say, to my, like when my kids were young, I'd say, let's listen to something else. And then I sort of tried to explain to them why. And then they were kind of saying, well, okay, I get it. Like that's not too cool. Music was a way to talk about the unspeakable. Yeah, there you go. F.R. Humphreys got it. Oh, okay. Oh, here's my other favorite. We have escape in our country, a ski slope while you're shopping. Escape. Nice stinky Jen. Okay. Okay. Oh, this one. Okay. So here we go. This one comes up every Christmas. Never could understand why the uproar about baby it's cold outside is all about. Okay. So have you really listened to the words, Steve-O, of that? I mean, really, really listened. And here's Arnie's other channel, Layla and Maya and much more. Yes. Okay. So I'll just go, oh, Jen Reeves, hey. You're laughing. Or are you horrified? Is that the horrified smile? I don't know. Jen Reeves. Everyone's saying hi. But good to see you. Thanks for coming in. All right, so here's the baby. It's cold outside. At least my take on this. So she says, I really can't stay. And he's like, it's cold outside. All right, so stay, it's probably too cold or too snowy to walk or whatever. And then, I forget how he said what he says. The one lyric, there's only one little area where it's a little bit, touchy, touch and go, where it sounds a little I don't know what the word is. It like he's coercing her. Yeah. It's cold here and snowy. He's drinking, right? He's like, give you more drink. Yeah, they're giving. I don't know. So there's a little alcohol. He's coercing her. She wants to go home, but it's almost like he's saying, no, you can't go. Like it's a little bit weird. Anyway, so that's why people, and I think people finally listened to it for what it was. Yes, yes, yeah. Google the lyrics, you'll see, and then it's a little bit coercive. It's a little bit um exploitive, And then she goes, okay, maybe a half a drink more. I'm thinking like alcohol, not so good, right? But it is easy to get a bad message. I love it, yes, but it's on the line, right? That's the only thing I think. If you look at the lyrics, it's a little bit tricky. And Stay saying, Steve-O, I'm on the fence about that one too. It seems like adult, playful, and flirty banner. Oh, it doesn't seem creepy. Okay, just like little aspects of it are creepy. And I think it was the one because there's a Ray Charles one also, and not that his is any different. It's the same. It's not as witty and bantery the way he does it. I forget who he sings it with. He sings it with another woman. I can't remember. Oh yeah, and there's that. Right, that is correct. There's like a little bit of stuff in here. Yes, she seems like she's with it, but just afraid of what people are gonna think. That is true. That is true. Yeah, there's some layers to this thing, right? Oh, okay. And Arnie, stay safe. So Arnie's in Missouri. Wow. Oh no. What's in this drink? Thank you. Felicia, I needed that. What's in this drink? That's the one thing that made me kind of go, that's not so good. Oh, but why pick out that song? Because they play it a lot. Yeah, they play it. Let me get you a drink. Yeah, yeah. And like I said, he's just a little coercing. That's all. And think about what I'm saying is think about your daughter on her first date, or I don't know. It's interesting. What's in this drink? Yes, she says that. Yep. Yeah, and I want to know oh. Oh. Now who does this one? Yeah. Who said that one? Hold on. The backdoor Santa. Oh my gosh. That is terrible. Who said that? Was that Steve-O? I can't remember who said that. Oh. But anyway, let me see. I lost it. Oh, hold on. Let me get you a drink. Okay. But why? Oh, yeah. It's just that they play it every year. Yeah. Yeah. But, oh, there we go. Angie. What about that? Yeah. Okay, Angie, you got to tell us. Because that's one I'm not familiar. Okay. Okay. They are still unexplained. Yeah. See, like I said, there's layers. And I'm late, but her name. Oh, thank you, Lucille Bogan, foul mouth singer from the '50s. Check that out. Yeah, she's got some stuff and it's so over the top. It's just like it's almost like not believable. Like it's so over the top. Like you're just like, come on, just playful. See, the people that wrote that song, F.R. Humphrey, were a husband and wife. So that, but I think over the years it just got a little weird. I don't know. But when you can see it right, okay, when you consider the time, yep, she wanted to seem like a good girl. That is correct. Yep, but playful. Yeah, and it was definitely written by a married couple, so it's not as creepy if you put it in that context. And that's what I meant to say, like from the very start. But when she says, "What's in this drink?" I'm like, "Oh Lord," that to me that sounds a little bit, whatever. Yes, and there's Butter Roll Boutique. Hey, Doretha, good to see you. Thanks for coming in. Yes, and what is this about? Yeah, you got to tell me, Angie. Yes, and they didn't allow the girls' choir to sing Santa Baby in the school district by where I live a few years ago. They said it was okay. So, Santa Baby. Well, Eartha Kitt was, I think, the original singer of Santa Baby, and she had kind of a sex kitten persona, and that was her thing. And so I think for young girls to sing that in the choir may or may not be appropriate, but that was sort of her personality, and everything about her was like that. You know what I mean? It was weird. So that song, I don't know if they wrote that for her, but it definitely fit her Hollywood persona. And I don't know. You know what I mean? Like that I think that's tricky for when I say young girls, I'm saying elementary, middle school girls. That's a tricky one, you know. And she said, and it's all very let's see. Oh, we got King Morgan. Oh, you're gaming later. Okay, we'll check you out, King Morgan. Yeah, so I don't, so this is tricky. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, like having had girls, I'm not that I'm overly protective about them, but I just kind of say, like, girls are so pushed into, situations way before they're ready anyway. So I try not to like, you know, yeah. So that's where I'm at. You know what I mean? Yeah, she said it was the drink just to make an excuse, trying to play tipsy so she didn't have to leave. LOL. Okay, stay. I see you. Good job. See, so you do have to read through the layers. Never heard that one before. Yeah, me either. BD Santa. I don't know. Yeah. And that's about cheating, right? I think that's what that means, backdoor. Because there's a song, somebody goes, I want to be your backdoor man or something. And I remember going, oh no, it was some rock song. I can't remember which one it was. It was like Led Zeppelin or somebody. And he says, I want to be your backdoor man. And I was like, dude, really? Like that sounds so bad. Yeah. But anyway, So yeah, there's a lot going on, in the music. Yeah. So yeah. So Santa. Yeah. So Santa Baby, I think is tricky. Maybe Baby It's Cold Outside. If you know that it's written by a married couple, it's not as creepy. But I think people are more, especially like younger kids. I call them kids, but they're, the younger generation is definitely more uh knowledgeable about, you know like the drinking and how it can lead to, places where you may or may not want to go. Oh, there's Miss Southern Belle. Oh, thank you. Thank you so much. I didn't know you were hiding in the background. All right, let's see. Keep smiling, keep shining, knowing you can always count on me. For sure, that's what friends are for. In good times, in bad times, I'll be on your side forevermore. That's what friends are for. All right. Thank you, Miss Southern Belle. So, what are you doing? Shopping? Did you go anywhere cool today? Have a happy Wednesday. Thank you so much for the super sticker. Yahoo! All right. Everyone's saying hi. And Arnie's singing. This is his super chat. Super chat. We got a super chat. Oh, well, let's see. What are they for? Yeah, we're supposed to be helping each other out. That allegedly that was a fundraiser for Humphrey's Life. But what are they really for? That is a good question. You went everywhere. Yes. Yeah, I figured you did. You've been like she does like I do. We're always running around. Let me see. I'll put this on the thing here. All right. So anyway, there and this is for Miss Southern Belle. You are super. Thank you so much. I always forget these little things. You are super. I'm sorry. I'm laughing at Far Humphrey. Oh my gosh, she's great. You're like she's being naughty. Oh, another one. Oh my goodness, you are really super. Okay, hold on. I gotta do it again here. See if I can do one. All right. Here we go. And she's super. Thank you so much, Miss Southern Belle. Woohoo! I appreciate the super sticker. So I got to do some mailing. Lots of mailing. Lots of mailing. So much. So thank you so much. All right, let me put this back here. Gotta and hide. Woohoo! Thank you so much. Well, that's awesome. Yeah, because let me tell you, you guys, I did some mailing over the Christmas holidays, and boy, that tell you just that cleans that account out real fun, real fast, and which is terrible. I mean, it's good. I like mailing stuff out to people, but yes. So you got to awake live stream. Yes, that's awesome. Yes, and this is Arnie. Arnie, I'm going to do Arnie's voice. Super chat. We got another super chat. Woohoo! Thank you so much. All right, I got to do that. That's usually what Arnie does for me. So that's awesome, Arnie. All right, let me put that down. And King Morgan's streaming later. You'll be gaming. Game. That's awesome. Yeah, so Arnie's been with me a long time. Miss Southern Belle. Yes. From the very beginning, even before I was just a little I'm still a little channel, but I was a really little channel when they came around, which was nice. Very, very nice. Yep, less than 200 people. I think I had maybe 50 people, which was cool. Oh, and there's Granny D. Yay! Woohoo! Let me see if I can. Hey Sherry, hold on a second. Hey, Sherry, can I call you back? Thank you. Okay. Yep, I figured. Okay. Bye. Ay. Okay, sorry about that. There we go. So, Granny D, thank you for hanging with me for 8 months as a member. All right, now. Appreciate it. We'll catch you at 3 o'clock. And big squishy hugs. That's very cute. Aw. Very nice. I love it. All right, so let me do this again. So, oh, I forgot to do this one. See, Katrina helped me out doing some of these things here. Let me see if I do this right. Hold on. Oh, I'm still learning. Let's see. Here we go. Got it. So this is thank you for your super chat. Yes. Yep. That's for Miss Southern Belle. We did that one. And then I got to do my other one. And so we have Dinky Jen. We have Granny D. And Katrina for becoming a member of my channel. I bring it every day. Yep. Membership. Thank you so much. There we go. All right. Now, I think we got everybody. Yes. All right. Let me see anything else. Oh, and she's using the emojis, which is exciting. So the evil plan of my channel is, I do a few reviews, I do some crafting, and I'm trying to eat better. And going forward, I started in 2023, like kind of 2022, hot and heavy, and then going further. So we're just saying, make those good choices when you can, buy fresh when you can, eat well when you can, and cook at home because it's scary out there. And in terms of nutrition, and then read those labels. That's the new one. Read those nutrition labels because there's so much going on in our food that you got to watch it. And that's it. Okay. Well, anyway, it is a little bit past 3, and I've been on a couple, an hour and 45 minutes. I want to make sure that I thank everybody for coming in and supporting the channel and indulging me indulging me in my madness. Because let me change it. So thank you all, much love. Like I said, I really enjoy the music, and I'm glad that you guys enjoy talking about it with me. And well, like I said, information is power. And it was fun. Okay, good. I'm so glad. I'm so glad. And so Arnie ate a fish sandwich. Okay, now tater tots. We'll have to talk about that. But if you can, now let me give you something next time. If you just buy a bag of potatoes, they're $4. At least up here, $3.99. $4. You can get a bunch in there, and if you poke a couple of holes, you can microwave them for usually 3 to 5 minutes. You got to watch, and you'll have like a baked potato. And if you have one of those convection ovens, or the what's that oven called? Oh my gosh. But anyway, if you have one of those quick ovens, I call them the quick ovens, they cook pretty fast in there. So you can just have a baked potato, put some butter in there, a little salt and pepper, boom, you're good. So anyway, and that's a better for you than the fried. And the reason why the fried is the oils. Some of those oils that they use at the fast food restaurants and even in those food companies are not the greatest. So you want to use those natural oils like the olive oil, and stay away from that vegetable oil, which is basically corn. So anyway, Arnie, we're going to get you. We're going to get you there. So anyway, you enjoyed it. Thank you so much. Have a good evening. We'll be seeing Granny D at 5 p.m. Eastern. And then VJ, I think, is on probably right now. VJ's Crochet. And thank you so much. Your air fryer. Thank you. I couldn't get that out. I'm like the quick one. Thank you, Latanya. Yep, do that. All right, so you got to get on that, Arnie. And those are real quick. Yes. And nice stream, Kelly. Thank you for the trip down memory lane. That's always fun. Okay, but anyway, we'll see you guys soon. And peace and love. And like I said, take care of yourself because you only have one body, right? One body. All right. But anyway, thank you so much for watching. I'm going to take that comment. And thank you, Steve-O. That's awesome. We appreciate you. So anyway, but we'll see you guys very, very soon. Peace and love. Take care.